everybody. Welcome back to Freaky Deaky Mind. How's your mind doing? How are you today? How's your week been? I've been interesting lately. I've been back to that pickiness, like the pickiness and the perfectionist, and that's why my videos have been sporadic, and I haven't had a video for a long time. I've made the videos, but I was editing, cropping, editing, rewinding, speeding up, do this, not happy with a lot of times what I'm saying and how I look. Go figure. I've been moving things around, trying to get the camera set a certain angle, trying to get this set a certain angle, all because I want it to look good. I got to be back or go back to when I don't edit. However, what I would encourage you to do, if you're bored with me, just maybe fast forward or something, but I don't know, I just trying to make a video and then looking at it and then starting to edit, it becomes, you can't stop editing, because when you start looking at it intensely like that, you don't like how you said something, you don't like how maybe that may have come across to others, and you don't like how you look. Now, the thing about how you look is, well, that's a self-image thing. You have to accept who you are and just move on, and who cares? I know all that, but it always creeps up, doesn't it? And as for not worrying about how other people may interpret or take what you're saying, and it's not really, that wasn't your intent, or that's not how you meant it. Once again, you can't be responsible for how other people act or react to what you said, because unless your intent was to cause pain or hardship to somebody, well, yeah, you're responsible. But if there was nothing there in your mind, it was just how someone perceived it, that's kind of the issue, is with them, right? But for some reason, I've been on this little kick of having to fix and edit. And I said I wasn't doing that, because if I did that, I would never make a video. So here I am back, not editing. Hopefully not, fingers crossed. So I'm enjoying my coffee this morning. I had a giveaway. I had 2 entries, and I will say both people will receive both sets of cards. Thank you for entering. I appreciate it. And as my channel grows, more entries will come, but I will continue with giveaways. Maybe I'll have once a week. I'm not sure. I'm not going to commit to anything, because I find I say things and then I forget what I've said. So, yes. So, yes, if you could email me your complete mailing address, Joe and Angela, and I will send those cards out to you ASAP. Probably be sent out tomorrow. I'll send them in the mail tomorrow. Yeah. So, I'm here with my baby Lucas that I just recently finished. I love Lucas. I have to go back inside there because his magnet is not, I don't know, it's shifted or moved or something. I don't know. I got to go back inside there and fix him up. But this is my baby Lucas. You can see some of my babies back there. I've hung up some of my Ann Getty's pictures that I've had for years, and they were in a pile of things to be sold because I was downsizing, but I didn't think I was going to have a baby room. I've always loved babies. So I don't have all my Ann Getty's pictures. Some of them have been sold, which is disappointing. And the other thing that is disappointing is I had the Ann Getty's teddy bears. Like, if you've ever seen them, there's a flower one, there's a bear one, there's different teddy bears, and I brought those to the thrift store. So, going back in time, I wish I would have kept them, but you know, you have this, I have such an abundance of items that I need to simplify my life. but didn't think that I would start wanting to collect and relive some of those beautiful moments that make me feel so happy, like my baby dolls and those collections and babies in general. So I am on the hunt for a Busy Lizzie and a Rub-a-Dub-Dub. And I'm out looking and see what I could find online or whatever. And those are the two dolls that I had in my collection when I was young, and I don't have any more. So that's that. So morning coffee, how I love it so much. I've got away from the flavored cream because it was too much, full of sugar and fat. So I don't love it as much because it was a treat. Now it's just coffee, but I still love it, but not as much. Anyway, enough of that. Yum, yum, yum. So I decided, say bye, Lucas. I decided I am going to, I'm on the hunt for also little bassinets and different seats and stuff for my babies. I'm going to have my own little room here, trying to set it up in that way. So I decided I'm going to read a reflection. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. Oh, shoot. So, how often have we expected 100% from a friend and felt delusioned because that person could not meet our expectations? On the other hand, how many of us have a tendency to gravitate towards people who can only give 25%? We may be so used to receiving only crumbs in our relationships, we think that is all we deserve. Yet, as we grow, we discover we deserve to have people in our lives who can give us 90%, at least some of the time. In fact, to grow to our potential, we need a handful of friends who think we are terrific and wonderful at least 75% of the time. Oh, these statistics, or these percentages. Guide me to relationships which will help me realize my potential. And I want to seek relationships which value me, relationships on an equal level. In turn, I will value my friends. So I thought that was really interesting reflection. So I wanted to share that for May. And it's just talking about friends there, but it speaks love relationships too, I feel, because we do end up or tend to accept things that are crumbs if we don't value our own self and our own self-worth. We don't feel we're good enough, or then this is the best that we can get, or we become really comfortable in the relationship that we are in. We allow people to take advantage of us, friendships and things, because we feel that no one else would want to be our friends, or we've struggled with having friends. A lot of people may struggle getting friends, so they're willing to put up with things that are not really nice friendships, that are unhealthy relationships. And it's unfortunate because many, many, many of us are like this. And I was like this. And at times I do fall into that again. Don't we all? Currently, I like to see myself as not willing to accept. My partner's getting up. Currently, I do not, or I feel I do not accept anything that I'm not willing to negotiate. Like, there's certain things, and that sounds terrible because we're always telling ourselves that relationships are give and take, relationships are compromise, relationships are this and that. And that's true. It is all true. But there's some things that maybe we don't compromise, right? And there's some things your partner may not compromise. Like I'm participating in this hobby. There's no compromise. If you If there's some kind of issue with that, then we've got an issue, right? Because you do not want to lose who you are. You do not want to find yourself in a position that you lose who you are for years and years and 20 plus years, and then you're trying to figure out who that person is because you don't know. Because your person, your being, was wrapped up in who the other person was and is, and trying to ensure that the other person and everything that surrounds the other person is happy, is stress-free, and what helps them become healthy and happy, in turn ignoring what you need to become a healthy and happy person, right? And that's what I did, and that's what I won't do anymore. So, of course, you want to make sure that your person, your friend, your relationship, whatever, you're with a person who you want them to be happy, of course, but it's not your sole responsibility to make this other person happy. Happiness comes from in, and that person needs to figure that out. And same with yourself, right? Why settle for crumbs? Why? Why settle for crumbs? Because you don't know what you're worth. You really don't know. So work on yourself, focus on yourself, and you'll find that relationships will change. If you focus on who you are, what you love, what you need, what benefits you, then you will, and it's not selfish, then you will find out what works best, right? And same with the person you're with. We all come with garbage. Both sides come with garbage, and we work through those garbages, and partnerships kind of help us see that garbage, because sometimes we behave in certain ways because maybe that's all we know, or we react to things because it reminds us of something in the past and we're not really sure why, or we don't even recognize that it does. But relationships really, really get to the heart of you, and they really, hopefully, put in your face right away, like, you got an issue with this, you have to look at this. And if you don't have those close, intimate relationships, you don't necessarily see those things in yourself, because nothing challenges it, right? I mean, let's be real, relationships in an intimate level are challenging. They're wonderful, but they're also very challenging, because you have to confront who you really are. And along the way, knowing that no matter what, you are worth it, and you need to look at yourself, and the only thing you can do is adjust yourself, look at changing yourself and not the other person. You cannot change someone else. That's up to them. And if it doesn't work for you, it's not going to work, I guess. It sounds awful, but it doesn't sound awful. Why should it sound awful? We want to be in healthy situations. So yeah, that's what you want. So that's my little jibber jabber. So once again, that's it. I am not editing this video. I'm not going to make it long. I'm making it short. I'm not editing it. I'm putting it up today. So thanks so much for tuning in and watching. I really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to my video, please, or my channel, please do, Freaky Deaky Mind, where I talk about a variety of different things, my hobbies, my day-to-day life and existence, my personal experiences, and whatever. So yeah, that's what Freaky Deaky Mind is all about. If you'd like to see some of the art things I've done, I have a website, busybeeemporium.com. I do some creative art there that I sell. And if there's some kind of idea that you're interested in for your own house, like, oh, I want this theme or that theme, and just throw it out there to me. Send me an email, and maybe be able to do that for you. I also have some family trees there that I do. It's kind of fun. It's a nice gift for someone. So yeah, thanks a bunch again. And Angela and Joe, please send
and Sophia.
Please
Sophia too.
email me.
Angela, Joe, Sophia.
It's on YouTube there, but I also will, let me think now. I'll send it to you guys, my email. I'll double check to see if it's in YouTube. I think it is. But anyway, email me your complete mailing address and I will send out those cards for you. All right. Thanks a bunch, guys. Enjoy your day. Bye.